Welcome to Contracting Conversations. My name is Scott Williams, and I'm joined by my co-host, Jim Valley. Today, we are continuing our conversation with Scott Gilbreth, DAU's Learning Asset Manager for Con 7300V, the Price Analysis course. Welcome back, Scott.
Thank you.
Hey, Scott, what can you tell us about Con 7300V, the Price Analysis course?
I think people are fairly comfortable with what they can expect in the content. I mean, we focus on the 7 price analysis techniques. So let me go ahead and just describe the course format in a little more detail. The pre-course assignment and the first 3 days of the course are all self-paced lessons with knowledge checks to help ensure that you're getting the material. A student can take the course as a refresher, and they're going to walk through the material in a fairly casual manner in that circumstance. While a student that's new to the career field will need to be a little bit more deliberate with their approach. Either way, the self-paced days, it's not a full-time commitment, so the students should be able to maintain some of their normal workload. But it's important to point out that while you're working individually at your pace, you're not on your own. You can post questions in the virtual classroom for your instructor to answer, or you have the option to join one of the daily live office hours to talk directly with your instructor. And then day 4 is the first time the entire class will convene together to work through practical exercises that give both an opportunity to work individually, but also in a group environment. And then students will finally meet on day 5, and they'll utilize a simulation exercise as the course assessment. Now, students that don't pass the course assessment, they'll still have an opportunity to come back that afternoon and work through some of the areas that they struggled.
All right, thanks, Scott. So I love it that you guys have a simulation exercise. I think that's a fantastic way for people to learn. And you have these live office hours. So what are some other aspects of this course that you think students will appreciate?
You know, I think students will really appreciate the flexibility and the variety. If they have already seen the pre-course material or they just know that particular content, then they can test out of that lesson. The self-paced material is broken down into daily assignments, but even then, the students can complete them whenever their schedule allows, just as long as they finish it up before midnight of day 3. The student workbook contains most of the content, but there are videos, articles, and activities to reinforce the material and help keep students engaged. Day 4 then has both those individual and group exercises we were talking about, and each of those exercises concludes with a discussion that goes beyond just the answer. It gets to kind of the why behind the answer. So again, I feel like the flexibility and the variety really captures what a lot of students are going to appreciate about this course.
All right, thanks, Scott. And we're going to have you back for the next course, so thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, so we appreciate you coming to the show to discuss the price analysis course, which is within the proposal analysis credential. And if you haven't heard that, that's available on DAU Media and YouTube. We look forward to future segments with Scott, where we'll delve further into his other course within this credential. It's Con 7310, Cost Analysis. That's all the time we have for today, but please, if you haven't already, subscribe to our Contracting Conversations channel, type any comments below to include your questions for future discussions, and spread the word of this channel to your peers and those you supervise or lead. Let us help you answer their questions. We look forward to having future contracting conversations with you.